I was very disappointed. As that game was booting up in the background, I realised that Phil Collins was arriving from somewhere. And I guess Phil Collins must have done the soundtrack song to the Tarzan movie. Again, another Disney movie I feel like has been forgotten. Like most of the 90s stuff they did. It just... If it wasn't Pixar, it didn't bite in the same way. Like Toy Story and even A Bug's Life, I think, had... You know, they had a reverence that stuff like Tarzan certainly didn't. Oh, here we go. There's the Phil Collins song in the background without the lyrics.
Well, hello.
Ah, we're doing 3D graphics again.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll do medium.
Lights you up.
Controller on.
Let's further examine the
Vibration
control
on.
mechanism.
Jump, pound, high throw, low throw, fruit select, swipe, stab. Oh, this is complicated. Why did I just click on the movies? Wait, is this all the movies? Oh, they're all disabled. Why show me something in a menu that I can't access? It's a good question. Usability. Oh, I'll stop whinging. So this is 1999's Tarzan. I don't think this hit in the same way that... Oh, more movie clips. At least this time the video quality is half decent, though. That Bug's Life clips were compressed to hell. Alright, skip that. So we're back to Eurocom again, who were the guys who made Hercules. So this came out for the PlayStation. It came out for the PC and the N64, and I think the PlayStation one was the one that most people know of. So we're back to 2D platformer again, but with 3D graphics. It's got that kind of pandemonium, kind of 2.5D thing.
If you're losing health, find some bananas for energy.
All right, some energy. I didn't need it. Make sure you collect all those T-coins. Some new form of cryptocurrency. Oh, can't jump on top of enemies in this game. Am I playing through another tutorial? Oh. Take that! Tarzan wipes out the wildlife.
See this here butterfly? If you get into trouble and lose all your health, you can return to the last butterfly you passed and start again.
So that's a checkpoint then. Well, I was just whinging about tutorials not explaining themselves. This is going out of its way to explain itself.
Hey, Turk.
Oh. I was going to explain now.
Hey, buddy. Watch the chameleons. They got some nifty climbing techniques. Go for it. Give it a try.
I can climb? I want the bananas. I need them. Ooh. Controls are alright in this one, actually. Ah. I can climb. Yeah, I'm unfortunately using the D-pad, which is unfortunate, because I've got to switch it back over to analog, but this control's alright. It's got a responsiveness that I would look for in a platformer. There's nothing really to me that's more frustrating than a platformer with badly responding controls.
Tarzan, try throwing fruit at those mean old baboons.
Yeah, I already figured that out. I could throw fruit at stuff. Again, late 90s Disney's games and killing animals with fruit seems to be a recurring theme. Look at those bananas. I can't throw fruit at him. He's too clever. Ah, to that.
Hey, Turk.
Oh. Can I climb up the side of the tree by any chance? Where is he? Oh. What's that?
This is gonna be useful.
A shiv? What? Tarzan doing with a shiv? Oh, I don't want to talk to Turk anymore. What is that sound effect? Ah! How many of these T coins do we think we can collect until I get a new life? Or do we even have lives in this game? Doesn't seem like it. Bananas! Actually interesting, going through these in succession, you can kind of see the evolution of the platformer, because you start to see all of the things that you took for granted on the Mega Drive disappear, like the concept of lives. Unless it's just not showing them on the screen. Sure, I can jump on top of that. There you go. Oh, right, there you go. I have got lives. Just down in the bottom right corner instead of the top bottom left. Just forget I said anything. Oh, I've got Tarzan. Monkey's bullying me. Ah! The wildlife's dangerous in this jungle. What's the umbrella for? Is that the end of level? Ah, the end of level umbrella. Have you not heard of it before? Tarzan went wandering to find his umbrella. Tarzan! I want to save. I only 87% completed that level. Whatever that means. I know what it means. It means collectibles, but 87% level complete. I got to the end. Again, I think they're doing done a good job of representing the art style of the movie, and also like having the musical cues. That's pretty good. Berry, coins, berry, coins. Isn't there a game like this in Wii Fit? Go right. Why can't you go right? Oh, there's a time limit. What's giving me the time? Oh, the berries are giving me the time. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have got stuck on that stupid rock. Using my superior gaming skills to get me through this. Oh no! Oh, I need that berry! Oh, I missed the berry! Still got about 1 billion T coins, so. A good day at the office, T coin grinding. Or mining even. So we're going to have exactly 14 levels then. 13 levels. That's a weird screen to see. That looks like a debug menu. See a big list of levels plus percentages. More movie clips. Again, I guess important. I never really understood the movie clip thing, because to me, especially you're buying this as a kid, you might not have seen the movie in the cinema. Especially if the game comes out before, or even during its cinema presentation. Maybe you don't go to the cinema. Maybe you play games instead, or you just didn't get a chance to see Tarzan at the time. So seeing it in 30-second chunks in the video game seems like it would kind of ruin the movie, possibly. I can get him to go away. That's good. to jump on that, don't I? Swing. You do at some point become adult Tarzan. Again, the demo I played must be a much later level because we're still child Tarzan. Yes, it's got real Pandemonium vibes from this. It's kind of weird because Pandemonium and Pandemonium 2 were like 96 and 97. So in 99, he's still doing these kind of 2D, 3D platformers. Throw him fruit at me! Oh, Jesus. How many? Get out of it. Need more berry power. I need bananas. I need bananas! Oops. That didn't work. Stupid lemur. Get out of the way. Yeah, so you end up on these vine wanderings. I think this game's at its best, actually, when you're just wandering around up in trees and... Like it has other than feeling like a kind of just a middling 2D platformer, this is the stuff that makes it feel a little bit more like you can explore. Camera moves around quite nicely. It's well done. But again, like compare this to something like Spyro. No, oh. Compare it to something like Spyro the Dragon, which came out in '98. It just doesn't feel quite as advanced. It's kind of clever, but it's not as brilliant as any of those games. And since the Tarzan brand, I don't think it really took off quite as well as Disney hoped. It did alright actually. Shouldn't be too hard on it. The next game we're going to play certainly didn't. Yeah. So if I'm not supposed to jump down there then... Am I supposed to... Oh. There we go. No! This vine swinging stuff is not brilliant. Is that a cat? What is that supposed to be? I do apologise for my negligence in terms of the characters in these games. Most of these Disney movies I've never watched, so quite difficult to have an opinion on the characters of a thing you've never seen. Jump. I kind of want to see what some of the later levels as well. Oh jeez. The problem with seeing these in succession like this is I think it's quite difficult to tell apart, you know, which of these games, how much difference a year makes, essentially. Because much as I can sit here and say, well, this feels a hell of a lot better than Hercules, it also is 2 years later. You think about the amount of difference that, especially on the PlayStation, because I feel like early PlayStation games feel way different from kind of what came later. Going down there, maybe? Are they gonna kill me? Yeah, it's gonna kill me. Yeah, the early PlayStation stuff stands out like a sore thumb now. You look at something like the original Twisted Metal or the original Wipeout, and you compare them to Wipeout 3 or even Destruction Derby 1 and 2. Like, the games that were coming out at the end of the generation were much different from the ones that were coming out at the start, because people were just trying to figure out, you know, how do you do 3D games on a PlayStation pad? And it's quite difficult to say, you know, this is quite late on in the PlayStation era. Like, how good is this? Is markedly better than Hercules and A Bug's Life. But how much is that because of it's just later on in the PlayStation's life cycle? Without being in that time frame, it's difficult to know what its contemporaries were at the time. Am I going the wrong way again? Yeah, I've ended up here again. Go back this way. Yeah, you're supposed to get into those. Oh, okay, that's not what I was hoping for. I'll try down here. Nope. Can I keep walking through here? Is that what I've missed out on? Yes, that's what I've missed out on. Me smart. Me figure out children's game. It's a real boost for your gaming ego to try and play a kid's game like this. I don't understand where I'm supposed to... Oh, I'm just an idiot. Well, at least no more Phil Collins has played since I started playing this, so... There we go, so this is one of the kind of vine sliding sequences. Which, strangely enough, looks a lot like the later era 3D Sonic games. Or Ratchet & Clank, even. They both have this sort of gameplay to them. Which is weird to think about now, but... I don't think this controls quite as well as Ratchet & Clank, though. In defense of Ratchet & Clank. Not suggesting for a second. Hey, I got the... Is that an umbrella or is it a parasol? The parasol of Tarzan. Well regarded, well known. Yeah, Tarzan, actually, I'm surprised. I was expected to come into this thinking, yeah, late era PlayStation 1 game that wasn't great at the time. This is probably going to be a bit challenging to play, but... plays perfectly fine. It's not going to blow anybody's minds, and it's based on a cartoon movie that people barely remember. I wonder if did this even come out on Blu-ray? Is it one of those kind of movies that just has disappeared from history, or have I just got a blind spot where I can't tell? Well, that's 11% of Tarzan. If you want to see the other 89%, you can go out and buy it, or just watch it on YouTube. But whichever you choose, I don't think Tarzan's that bad. I think, it's certainly better than Hercules for me, from a modern playability standard. And again, the same could be said about Bug's Life. So, yeah, it's not bad. Let's move on to something that's even more obscure.